Hi, how are you people? This is me preparing to make some waru stew and some rice that we took yesterday night. So this was me just making the preparations of making the waru stew. So stay tuned. So nilikuwa nishachonga tayari the viazi, the potatoes. Those are the potatoes. The tomatoes, I used like 4 small tomatoes and some onions. I used like 1 onion. So that is salt and that is cooking oil. So let's begin cooking. So that is rice. The rice we are going to take with the stew. It's leftover rice. So that was the sufuria. So I already added the tomatoes. I began with the tomatoes first before adding anything else, before adding like cooking oil, onions. So I put in the tomatoes and some salt and let them cook before adding any other thing else. Why? Because the cooking oil shouldn't overheat, and also the onions shouldn't cook until they lose nutrients. So that's why we are first allowing our tomatoes to cook before adding any other thing. So that was me just covering the tomatoes to allow them cook for some 1 to 2 minutes. So at this point I think they were already cooked, and I was adding now the onions. Remember, we've not added oil yet because we don't want the oil to overheat. It's not healthy. So at this point I was just making sure the onions and the tomatoes cook well before adding the cooking oil. So I was covering, letting them to cook for a while. Let's wait and see. I think it already cooked, and at this point I had already added the cooking oil. So I was adding some water to allow it to boil for some few minutes before I added the potatoes. So that was me adding some water, allowing it to boil for some few minutes. Isitoe bubbles, but just to boil for like 1 minute. So that was me adding the potatoes now. They are already clean, as you can see. I washed them and they are chopped into small pieces. They look nice. So I covered to allow them cook. So you see, it was already cooked and it looked yummy. It was so tasty, it was so delicious, it was so beautiful. I was tasting to confirm, it was so sweet and healthy and nice. They're simple meals. You don't take a lot of time in the kitchen. No spices, and it was a good. Me just eating now. See you. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be doing more cooking videos.